morning, guys. How are you doing today? This week we're going to be working on decorative paper. What we're going to do first is use nail polish to create decorative papers just like we used it to marble our eggs last week. You're going to need a pan filled with about an inch or two of water. I covered mine in tin foil so it doesn't ruin the pan. Some paper. I'm just using regular typing paper. You could use colored paper also if you'd rather. Nail polish. It's better to have it already shaken up and have the lids off because once you get started you have to go pretty fast. And then I have a little toothpick, or you could use a bamboo skewer or a plastic knife or whatever to do the actual marbling in the pan. So you're going to begin by just pouring some of the nail polish into your pan. You want to begin with the lightest color. The lightest color is going to spread all over your pan. And so if you start with the easiest color, it's lightest color, it's easiest to mix it up after. I haven't added more than 3 colors. You could really use as many as you want, but again, you have to do this pretty quickly, and the more colors you add, the longer it takes. So now with my toothpick, I'm swirling the colors together a little bit, marbling them. I don't want to mix them. I don't want to turn it all into one big blob of color. I just want to swirl them together into an interesting pattern. So then you lay your paper down. It's not necessary for the water to soak all the way through the paper everywhere, but you do want to pat it gently just to try and get any air bubbles out. If there's air bubbles, it won't pick up the enamel from the nail polish. And then you just lift it up and you have a beautiful piece of marbled paper, and lay it aside to dry. You can lay it down on newspaper or on a paper towel to help it dry a little bit faster, but either way it'll dry. So I'm going to show you some other examples I've already done. You can use whatever colors of nail polish you have on hand, metallics, mattes, whatever you have. Like I said, you can do it on colored paper if you want to make a darker background. And then of course, once your paper is done and it's dried, you're going to do different things with it. You're going to use it for different projects. For that piece, all I did was glue it onto the front of my folder there, really decorated it. You could make your own little journal. With this piece of paper, I folded it in half, folded in some white sheets of copier paper and just stapled it. On this one, I cut off the edge of the white paper just a little bit to make it shorter so that when I close the journal, you don't see any of the white paper sticking out. There's many other things you could do with it. You get to choose what you want to do once it dries. Like I said, give it maybe an hour or so to dry. The nail polish doesn't take long to dry, but the water takes a bit longer to evaporate. So tomorrow we are going to be decorating paper in another way. So join me then and we'll see another technique. Have a great day.